Yeah, GG Stadina then. I didn't see I didn't see that he got that. That's not why I wasn't streaming, by the way, but oh, why'd I do that? What's up, Jeff? Yeah, that's cool. Let's go on 38. Wonder what he's gonna. I wonder if he's gonna join Bushido and doing the SL1 God Run 3 now. I don't remember this song being in this playlist. And also, why is obviously the song title is wrong already. All right, here we go. Oh, is Twitch all messed up today? I guess we'll see what happens. I don't know. Twitch has been messed up for a while, it feels like. Or very often lately. But yeah, I started streaming late today because I had some stuff to take care of. Related to you know, quote unquote work, I guess. But yeah, I was getting some stuff sorted out for the fist run video. And yeah, some other stuff's going on too. Yeah, the bubble run, dude. This weapon's actually not so bad concerning its holy damage. Yeah, that is a good feature, Crimson King. Honestly, YouTube streaming seems way fucking better than Twitch. In probably most ways. And the quality of that you can stream at is way higher. And take a break no sunset. No, I'll probably just watch it on the side or something. Since I started late today, I probably just do one stream. A longer one. What is Az? And Woody, welcome back. Cool, how's it going? But yeah, that's the point today. We'll just do one longer stream. Yeah, I think just the chat is probably the big thing. But yeah, I mean, YouTube streaming is just better. Like it maybe another downside is possibly, actually, I don't know. I was going to say something about discovering streamers is probably not quite as good, but I really don't know. We just started out the run with Cheat Engine Thorn. Just because this weapon's pretty late, and so we want to use it for the whole thing. Well, they better fucking win today, dude. They had a nice win against, I guess, the Flyers, but I don't like the Flyers are good. The Brink gets scored twice, though, so hopefully he starts, you know, picking it up a bit. I think he's only scored 4 goals now, or something. Which, 4 goals in how many games? 15 games? That's not quite what he's expected to do, considering he scored 40 last year. Don't fool him. Yeah, the sub split on YouTube is much better, right? I believe it's 70-30 for everybody, not just a select few people. There's definitely a lot of reasons to stream on YouTube instead of Twitch. But for somebody like me, it would probably be very risky to do that. Very, very risky. God run? Well, if I don't get these runs in time. I don't know, Vio, maybe. You can't stream on both at the same time. If you're a partner. It's against TOS. But some people, I mean, some people take away their partner and then do that. And it's kind of funny that, at least for somebody like me, partner does... What does partner do for me? I don't know. Partner does almost nothing, to be honest with you. I guess it gives me more emotes and stuff. I don't even know.
I see it now.
Partner does almost nothing for somebody like me. Maybe for really big streamers it does something, but even then. Partner itself doesn't do much. Oh, are you sure about that, Arm? Okay, well then I'm misunderstanding. I thought only partners couldn't. Of course, already this happens. What's up, Spark and Exotic? I keep forgetting that this is a problem until I come back to start streaming again. Because, I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh, nice, Logan. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. Nice,
it going
man.
too far?
Bozia, thanks for the 6-month resub. Welcome back. Noble also has hyper armor on her sidestep. That's great. That's really awesome. I did hear that, Elephancy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. What's up, Kaza? A lot of stuff happening today, it seems. Your contract at work got extended for another year today, Dob? It's the big fucking day, dude. Clearly we'll get 3 runs today, right? You know, it's getting the God Run 3. Everybody's getting their job set up. The day of destiny, dude. What's up, Spec Op? You have an interview tonight for a job? Or are you getting famous behind my back? What's up, Kazoodle? Man, I'm really excited for Amit tomorrow. Really looking forward to it. Lots of matches to watch. And then on Friday, we're kind of discussing whether Friday should be the relegation match on top of all the other matches. And they were basically, Hub was asking what people thought about it if we did it tomorrow or on Friday after. So the relegation is going to be a best of 3 matches. And yeah, basically they're debating whether it should be after the matches on Friday or on another day. I think that's something that could be done. I don't know if people are available, but if it, I don't know. I like the idea of having it close together. Because if there's just a relegation match on the next Tuesday or something, I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's the best. But oh, nice to know. Dude, what is going on? Maybe this is always happening constantly, but this is the first time I'm just hearing that everybody's getting their jobs and stuff. Getting promotions and everything. Yeah, or Saturday. That's what I was going to say. I think if people are available on Saturday, I think that would be probably the best thing. Yeah, I got interviewed by IGN, and I don't know if anything came of it, to be honest. I'm not sure if there was an article about the interview or if they posted that anywhere. Like, maybe they just, I don't know, scrapped it. Not interesting enough. Yeah, Friday's going to be last Omit match. And then it's official. It's a Paletto, by the way. Yeah, no, it was for the all bosses, but they asked me about the fist run too. Oh, nice, Brett. Congrats, dude. It's huge. There's no way that I don't get this run today, man, at this point. There's no way. Too many good vibes here, dude. What's up, fish? No hit up. A no hit up for 0 hit league. Well, Hob was saying something about some belt or something, so I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna send me a belt, but it'd be kind of cool if there was a trophy. But yeah, I don't know if he was memeing about that or not. You should send me a bandana. I guess, yeah, that could work. Dude, A needs to keep all the Viagra for himself. I don't want to steal any of his. Did he say that, Kazza, or is that a lie? Because, yeah, I talked to some of his people the other day, and I don't know how it could possibly be so disorganized, but I guess, I don't know, someone like Sardouche has a lot of people, right? And so it gets all fucking messed up. Got a lot of people, dude. But yeah, I kind of figured that was a lie. But yeah, it was like I had to go to this person, and then this person relayed me to some other person, and then I don't know. I don't know how it's so complicated. He did 38, yeah. Yeah, somebody told me about that, and what a weird fucking situation that is, dude. Insanely weird. I don't know. I don't know if I should talk about it here, but I don't know. It's not great. It's definitely not great. But technically, nothing illegal somehow.
It seems
But
foreign, whereas there is, but I can take you
just,
gathering.
just highly
Very
questionable.
well. Let my hand.
But yeah, you guys can go research that for yourself. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't say anything if it wasn't confirmed. Yeah. No, it's I mean he talked about it. I think he had an interview about it even or something. No, it's not like I'm just speculating. I'm literally the last person on earth who would speculate and jump to conclusions about somebody. Even if it's somebody I absolutely despise. How's it going, Kotaro, by the way? No, I didn't think you were implying that, Via. I was just saying. What's up, Ozzy? Thanks, dude. Because there are a lot of people. It seems, especially nowadays too. There's a lot of people who just, you know, especially if it's somebody they don't like, they're just so fast to hop onto something. So fast without even understanding anything that's going on. Mudkip, welcome back. The cat game is nominated. Well, I don't know. How my religion is affecting my outlook. But no, I do not care to comment on that. Who asked me that question before? Can't remember. Or how, in what situation? It was Ain, right? How did I get asked that question? Oh my god, dude. How is this happening just all the time? But yeah, but why would they even... This is ridiculous, dude. This just keeps happening. But yeah, I think maybe somebody in the chat just said, how does my religion impact my zero hit league or something? I don't know. Can't remember the question. Great. Heat engine open? Well, I don't at the moment, but no, I don't think this has anything to do with cheat engine. An IGN question. Well, the interview we had was actually good. The dude was pretty cool, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I just completely missed that there was an article about it. Yeah, sure it does, 38. Familiar with no hit running at all? I'm not really sure. Not really sure. There weren't any questions that were super specific. But no, I'm really excited for Amit tomorrow, man. Gonna sit back and enjoy the matches, and we're playing against Lobos. Probably use some Amits on him. Fungus non-status. I really don't know. There's a lot. Anything with good poise damage, probably. Beast Jaw. I'm sure large club could be up there. I guess Serpent Hunter for damage and stuff. Season... Oh, you mean season 3? Because we're in season 2 right now. Yeah, season 3, I plan to do it. If they invite me back, which maybe they won't. I don't know. Maybe I won't get invited back and I'll be a commentator or something. Good luck with the assignment, Paletto. Thanks for a stun by, dude. Yeah, that's true, Wu too. Yeah. No, I'm just kind of messing around. I'm sure I'll be invited back, probably. But I mean, I wonder if there was a season 3, and if I cleaned up again. Say I was in Elden Ring, and I just completely clean up. I wonder the season 4 what would happen. Take care, Azaz. Thanks for stopping by, dude. What happens in that case if I clean up season 3 and then it's not even close again? But actually, no. That's why the playoffs are going to be implemented, because you know somebody could dominate in the regular season, and then in the playoffs, basically everybody's on even ground. And that's why I suggested the playoffs, because, you know, right now there's no drama at the top of the leaderboard in Amit right now. It's basically set in stone, almost. At least, I mean, first place set in stone. 4 days out from the final match day. Or, you know, just over 3/4 of the way through the season. There's still lots left. So, playoffs make it interesting. Or it would be the same amount as interesting at this point, because people would still be trying to, you know, fit into the top 5. But then, yeah, once the playoffs start, then it gets all interesting again. So, that's why I suggested that, and I really don't know what there is to not like about it, other than, you know, I guess all the people who are used to football or whatever the leagues are in football in Europe. I think that's just what the league is based around, which I think how it is in hockey is much more interesting, personally. It's going tricky. Yeah, having a regular season and then you get playoffs, and you do get an advantage if you're the first seed, if you finish in first place. But basically, how I think it should work is top 5 get to play more. So yeah, so top 5 make it in, and then there's a wild card match between.
I'll give you the best nut ever.
Valhalla, thanks for giving a sub to Tricky, dude.
This is going too
Thanks so much,
far.
man. There's a wild card match between 4th and 5th place to determine who actually makes it into the normal playoffs. Just to make it more interesting, right? So it's not top 4 and then you just have, like, top 4 would also work, I guess, but yeah. So there's a wild card match, and it could be, I think probably a 3-game series works for that, or it could be 5. Could be. I wouldn't do 7 probably. I don't think 7 match series. Well, I don't know. Maybe 7 matches would be fucking sick, dude. That's what it is in basketball, and I guess baseball's like that too. I don't know. But I think the wild card match should be a bit shorter, probably. So 3 or 5 matches, and so whoever wins in the wild card match between 4th and 5th, they make it in, and then first place plays the winner of the wild card match, and then second place plays 3rd. And so obviously the advantage for first place is you're playing the player who should be weaker, right? You would think if they finished in 4th or 5th, it'd be weaker than 2nd or 3rd. So that's the advantage you get. And yeah, and man, I don't know. Do you guys 7 matches would be too long? I was initially thinking 5 would be good, 3 or 5, but I mean, I'd be down for 7 match series. It'd be pretty cool. I definitely think a one and done format is trash, like in football or American football. In NFL, it's 1 game, and I think that's pretty lame. Yeah, seven matches. So there'd be, you know, just like in the regular season right now, we're playing 18 matches. There'd be 7 between players, or whatever amount. And of course, it would happen multiple matches in one day. I disagree with 2, I think. I mean, the prize pool of this season is $15,000 US. So I think that's worth it for 2 days of doing Amit. Laner, welcome in. Thanks so much, dude. Think of 3 matches of 10 gates. Yeah, they could be longer, I guess, but the only issue with that is actually setting up those seeds, right? Because the more gates there are, the harder it is to actually get a good seed for the seed makers, but I mean, that could work too. What's the split? For what? What do you mean? Oh, for the prize pool? I actually have no idea. I would assume it's not that, though. Probably. I was actually thinking about it. I mean, even 7.55, 2.5 doesn't sound... I mean, that's not how normal tournaments would work usually. Usually first place gets quite a bit more than second place. But yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, 10-3-2, something like that, or maybe 9 and 4 and something else. I don't know. Actually, that probably makes no sense, but yeah, usually in tournaments, or at least tournaments that I've played in, like golf and stuff, the winner usually gets a good amount more than second place. But I have no idea what it is for Amit. Maybe it is more balanced. Think it'll work in Elden Ring? I actually have no idea. I mean, I don't think you would... obviously, you wouldn't have any open world segments. So, you would have legacy dungeons and just normal dungeons. And I think you just do it between those areas. But yeah, I don't know. There's no mod for it right now, so... Jirhid and Amit League? It's the same. It just, I don't know. It's the meme to call it Amit League because that's what the font looks like. Looks like it says Amit, and then people called it Vomit League. Well, I thought Hub was going to get sponsors, but I think he's paying it out of pocket at this point. I just realized there's smoldering butterflies over there. But yeah, I mean, it's very obvious why Amit hasn't gotten a sponsor. Or I don't know if that's actually why, but very questionable things are said during Amit. Yeah, there is Valhalla. You can just do that in Cheat Engine. Yeah, that's what I was saying at first when I was explaining how it could work in this game where you just have the graces unlocked and you have a list, but I think not having the fog gate randomizer takes away some of the... I don't know. I think it takes away some of the excitement of just the randomness of going through a gate and not knowing where you're going to go. Yeah, maybe 38. I don't know. Maybe it just didn't work out. Thanks, Luca. But yeah, that might have been part of the reason why Bob did the subathon kind of right before Amit League started.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut
Cake,
ever.
thanks for the Tony month resub. Welcome back.
This is going too far.
Extra sponsor, yeah, where they embed your stream into their site, and that's the only payment you get. And then you get 25k viewers with nobody talking in the chat. Happy Hob Industries. What would the Happy Hob Industries? What would be their business about? What would they do? If you do exclamation mark nut, Luca, there's a clip to it. Oh, hotels, you're right. You're 100% right. Yep. 100% you're right. Yeah, the Happy Hob Hotel. He should, dude, he should totally make a Happy Hob Hotel, like a real one. That'd be sick. Yeah, it got a huge fucking key. Got to carry around. That would actually be kind of cool if he did that. I would go to stay at it for one day. But maybe, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't work out. And he wouldn't have enough money and becomes the Happy Hob Motel. And it's just like really trashy or something. Happy Hob Motel. I didn't know that, Bio. Ain't run receptionist, dude. Yep. But the whole time, Ain is just stalling for somebody else to like come and get you to your room. He's just stalling the whole time. The Slappy Knob Motel. Why'd you stop so far back? Let's go on Bender. What does this guy think he's doing? Bro. What even was he doing? You guys think we're gonna hit 70 points in Amit? Does anybody, I guess it's a completely different point system, but how many points did CBD have when he won in season 1? I hit 70 points if I get the bonus point. What am I at right now? Am I at 60? Am I at 61 or 60? Yeah, I know season 1 was cut short. It was only 12, right? But still kind of curious. $35. Still a decent amount for only 12 matches, though. Especially on the scoring system that they had. But yeah, he must have gotten the lowest hits of the day quite a bit. Get that many. We'll see if this will kill him. These stats.
I won't suppose I have no. You are an enigma. To be certain, the volcano manor awaits you.
Wow, with only 8 wins? So the point system would have been 3 points per win, right? So he got a shit ton of bonus points. Jesus, man. I do remember Hobbs saying that CBD won. At the early part of the season, I remember him saying a lot that CBD won with the help of a ton of bonus points. But yeah, I think I'm at 60 points right now, right? So, and I'm on pace to get the bonus point for this match day. I have the lowest hit so far.
Give me, I will pray.
And so I need to get the lowest hits of the match day once more, I believe. And then win my last 2 games. And then I get 70. How much closer was season 1 compared to this season? I assume it was much closer. Especially because there were only 12 matches, but...
I am Tanraya spoke a warrior, perhaps. Will you Joyx rise with us? Then now you belong. The drawing room, but be sure.
But was it decently close? I assume it wasn't an 18-point lead for CBD or something. Does anybody know how many points Hobb was at the end of the season 1? Because he was 2nd place, right? Okay, so, wow. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th was really fucking close. Holy shit. But yeah, it wasn't really that close, I guess, for CBD. But even then, you know, if you win your match and get the lowest hits of the day, that's 5 points. Even on that scoring system, so. So Hobb was decently close. Would I cry like Dino if I did God Run 3? Aziz, I don't think so. Probably not. What's up, Navy, by the way? And Shodan, how's it going? Can't say that I don't know. I think I actually do know, though. Cry if I have to do it. Yeah, probably not. I think the only way to make me cry, at least on stream, is to fucking put me in a world with Edie and then, I don't know. Let her fucking run loose, I guess. That's the only way. Yeah, exactly. PvP. What's up, Fox? Yeah, I don't, I'm not super emotional like that, I guess. In a run like the God Run 3, I don't think it would be a much bigger reaction than just any of the other runs I've done so far. Nice jump, dude. Why? I wonder how much of an advantage it is to not be... Here we go. Not be emotional while doing this stuff. It's probably an advantage, right? At least just when it comes to being, you know, efficient at getting the runs. But I wonder how much, though. It'd be a very hard thing to try to pinpoint. Not that it really matters, I guess, but unless, I don't know. Pros and cons? Well, I think the only cons there would be is with the actual streaming part, right? Because I think people like when, or I don't know. I think it could be a lot more interesting for viewers if when somebody gets a run, they're... What a fucking jump scare, dude. Jesus. Maybe it hurts the streaming aspect of it, but when it comes to runs, I mean, I don't see how there would be any con to being not emotional. I can't think of any. Let's go Domo. I don't know if I just said hi or not. But... Panda, what's up? Yeah, I think not being as emotional probably is related to, I would assume not feeling as much pressure, maybe, or I would think that's a part of it, probably, at least. And then also not getting attached to runs is probably the biggest thing, especially if you're a speedrunner, is probably a bigger deal. Because if you're a speedrunner and you get attached to runs, then you get one good run and you fuck it up and it's just over for you for the rest of the day. Or maybe even longer, you know? Alright, we got our +9. The holy only run will be a pain. It actually, well, is it holy only or incantation only? Incantation only is really nice. Get good fire damage and stuff. What's up, Anthemion? Welcome back.
You're in your nomad to lay out your own.
All right, it's time for Margit. Yeah, apparently Twitch is all fucked up arm today or something. Let's get a bit more faith. Well, I guess only 2 levels, but think this should be good. Is it no hit run a challenge run? I would say so. I would say a speed run is a challenge run in a way, right? Probably. Thanks, Narwhal. Oh, I forgot that Shogun. Okay, yeah, I need to remember to get it after Godric, at least. I should use bubbles here or something. Yeah, it's a great hammer. And great hammers are really fucking good, it seems. Because this is probably the worst great hammer. It's got to be up there, right? And it's still not bad somehow. Even on the late game bosses, it's not that bad. With Margit's double holy sword plus Kane. You mean the one that just like frame traps you all the time? Yeah, I don't really know. Well, apparently it's not the large club, it's the great club. Yeah, is what it's supposed to be. And the great club will definitely be a little bit worse. It's you know, you can't swap the Ash of Wars on it. Yeah, that's the large club is what was requested, but hope I meant the great club apparently, or something. Yeah, it's a colossal, and it's I think it's just got the highest poison damage in the game. I think. So it shouldn't be bad. But yeah, for some reason I thought Opie requested the large club with Craigblade or something, but that must have just been in a dream or something, dude. I don't know. So Assassin's Gambit, on this particular run, the way we get it is by killing Bernal, who drops his bell bearing, and then you go to join Volcano Manor, and then you give the bell bearing to the Wind Husks, or whatever they're called. But yeah, so there's another ways to kill Margit, or sorry, kill Rykard, and then you talk to Bernal in Volcano Manor, and then he'll sell it to you. And then the other way is Golf Swing. The other way is to do the quest line, where you kill one of the invaders, and then you can buy it from him.
Bathed in rays of gold.
I forgot to get the fire stuff. Was it moose? Yeah, it's really useful in running sections. It makes them a lot easier. This is definitely not prep for the God Run 3. Oh. Gotta go get the Rogier's Rapier.
Pleased to meet. Name's Roger, but now I had a little mishap, as you might get. I'm privy to it. Would you care to learn what? Time can move. A little conversation go. Well done. Something to mark the. As you might have.
Used any spears?
I don't. I'm known as Heed.
I have used spears actually a lot. Yeah. So we would like to get to 33, but 28 is also fine for now. Any quests I'm looking forward to? I don't know. I can't really remember them all. But just I look forward to the ones that won't be super hard, but will still be interesting, which there's a lot of. Runs don't have to be hard to be interesting, and the point of the run request wasn't to try to, get people to request runs that would be brutally hard. It was more to just, I don't know, use other weapons that wouldn't ever be used otherwise. Oh. How did I mess this up, even though I specifically said... God damn it. What's up, MNRT?
Now those are the challenge. Find them well.
I mean, there's no way I'm gonna have enough. Oh. Just kidding. No, it's still not enough. Okay, one problem we have is I still don't have an armor set that will allow me to cast Howl of Shiburi without getting procced on myself, but getting procced isn't really the end of the world because we're not using Red Feather at all, right? And so Um. So yeah, we could just take the procs and then heal after, but I don't know. Yeah, he was working on that for a good amount of time for sure. MNRT. How long was it even? Wouldn't have been long after he got the any percent. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a tough run to get. Grind for a long time. Yeah, astrologer set's probably decent, but I didn't really get the grace near that merchant. I'm just dude. Now I don't have enough money to buy the crafting kit. Or do I? I guess I do.
And I can also that you're not. Then why not? I am Carly.
This is unreal, dude.
It's only time. Let's say.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come back here to buy pots. All right, third time's a charm, dude. Surely everything's right this time. I've realized that I've been picking up the poison pot recipe, which I don't actually have to do on this route because we don't use the poison strat on Gideon. All right, let's see how this goes. Beauty. You know, I probably should have done this on the probably should have done this on. Wait, is this? Wait, should we not go charge attack tier? Yeah, we should have done this on the Moonveil run for sure, and probably the other one as well, because yeah, having the magic tier would have been big. Plus, you also get Howl of Shiburi that way, although with magic builds you don't really use it, but I think the magic tier is pretty big. Let's see. I think charge attack is probably better for what we want here. So, and so what's nice is that we can just go with the 2-finger heirloom. Okay, but yeah, now so we don't have an armor set to wear right now. But yeah, again, I don't really need one actually yet. But it's just going to be more for convenience. Have an armor set. Oh yeah, Celeria's Tree is a run that somebody requested. We're going to be doing that pretty soon. Yeah, I just have to remember to swap back to the Warrior Jar Shard after this. Oh. Bro, we really need to... I really need to figure out why this is happening. It's so fucking annoying. And what could be causing my game to lag like that also? I don't understand. It's so weird. It doesn't happen in DS2 though, which is pretty nice, but... Yeah, when it's an Elden Ring, dude. And I get that weird thing. And then the game starts lagging like crazy. Extremely annoying. I wonder if that's something to do with Steam or I don't know. More likely though, it's that I haven't updated my drivers and I've just been forgetting to do that. Yep, how's 25% for 40 seconds? All damage types. That's the big thing, right? All damage types. Okay. Yeah, I'll just have to swap that after. So if we get procced, it's not a hit or anything like that. Let's just swap this one. Now that is some damage right there. That's some good damage, dude. All right. The jar shard, I did put it on. So yeah, we'll probably... You know, the bubbles might be better on Radahn now, but I'm kind of scared to use them. Because now that we have the holy tier and stuff... What's up, Zimmer? Yeah, I'll probably try to use the bubbles more, but we should easily be able to kill Radahn before he transitions here. Or before he does Meteor. Yeah, they buffed... So, Howl, I mean, Howl was still good at 20%, but it wasn't nearly as good, right? Now it's much better that it lasts so long. It's essentially just a much better Flame Grant strength. It's better in every single way other than cast time. That's the only problem, is that its cast time is abysmal. Yeah, Howl just isn't really necessary for normal runs because Serpent Hunter does pure physical, and so you're only getting a tiny boost at 5%. It's much bigger for... Howl is much bigger for runs where you're doing split damage because it allows you to actually buff all of your damage rather than just a portion of it. And so, Yeah, when we're doing holy-based weapons or faith-based weapons at all, it's going to be really, really good. No, it doesn't stack. It replaces it. So you can go Golden Vow and Half Shabriri. I could get Flame. I'm going to get it anyways. Actually, no, I won't. We don't need it. I'll just use Golden Vow if I need buff somewhere. Yeah, they really do need to explain the buff system. It would be nice if every single spell that was a buff just had what kind of buff it actually was, so that you could easily figure it out. Paleto, welcome back, dude. There's many, many different types of buffs, and they should really explain it. They don't. Yeah, this weapon is pretty legit, dude. This weapon's pretty fucking legit. Yeah, that's true. On normal playthroughs, I would never worry about buffs at all. Unless they're defensive. Purple weapon buff. Yeah, like Dark Resin in DS3. And DS2, I guess. Oh yeah, there is the sleeve grease. I totally forgot about that. So, I guess I'll try to bubble him. But I don't know exactly how it's going to work. I'll try to bubble him. But, I mean...
The stars have aligned. The festival.
10 runs down so far, Mike. So I think we're going to go like this, and then... Again, we'll swap this talisman. Hopefully I don't die trying to set this up here. It'd be kind of unfortunate. Come on, hurry up. Yeah, it's not that great. Probably just doing charge O2s was better. Because we missed out on the stun there. That's the problem. Oh. I wasn't really expecting to have to dodge anything there, but. Yeah, pretty sure just doing charge R2s would have been better there.
Only fine work. You have it now.
What's up, Quantum?
To become the finger as much.
I think we're good on stuff here, so. 33 faith is nice, and then just strength, I guess. Bubbles would stance break. Yeah, they've got good poise damage, but not charge R2 with the great hammer spear tier poise damage. Skip mimic tier. Yeah, you just do a jump into Rena's Rise. You'd have to go back and look in one of the VODs. You know, I actually don't really need the pots, but that's actually, I might as well get them in case Godskin Duo gets messed up or something. It's a good call. Just in case. Even though I shouldn't need them. Yeah, it's definitely not great, Vivo, but we figured it out. And that's actually why I started getting all these extra buffs, the Holy Tier plus the Owl Shiburi, which I wasn't initially planning on getting, but for Godskin Duo, it's pretty important to have it. I don't remember the exact kill we did, but I shouldn't need to know the exact kill. All I remember is that we sleep in both. We do double bubbles into Fatty, which stuns, and then we probably want to take the riposte. I actually have no idea what you mean, Groovage. Yeah, I probably should have went to buy some armor there. I don't know what armor to get. Because it is kind of annoying if I get procced, because then the effective duration of Howl is shorter. So probably get it as soon as I can. I don't know what armor set to get at this point though. Definitely yeah. The one from the first Merchant in Liurnia would be good, but yeah, I could get the samurai armor. Well, the problem with the Beast Champ armor is that it makes me overloaded, so I don't. Godric's Rune? It could be. I don't know. It could be, but I kind of haven't been bothering on these runs so far, but I think out of all the runs I've done, this is probably the most worth it to get it. Big fucking tree, dude. Hopefully this doesn't aggro anybody. That's some pretty serious damage right there. That is some serious damage. Jeez. I mean, that Charger 2 was a quarter of his health bar. And this is look at how much holy damage we're dealing. And I think Goldfrey's decently resistant to holy, right? I'd assume. Pretty serious damage. The one downside of big weapons on Godfrey is that you end up missing out on the jump attacks. That's the problem because it's too slow, right? That's kind of a big problem. That's one thing that's really good about the Serpent Hunter. Actually, the jump attacks are really good, or the jumping R1s, because you can easily get those counter hits because it's fast enough, and the thrusting counters are really big. Yeah, the jump R1 is too slow. Yeah. Yeah, so we can't really upkeep our poise damage there, and I don't know. Yeah, 46%. Yeah, that's a fuck ton. I wonder, I don't know. I wonder if is there any lightning-based Great Hammer? That's a somber weapon. I'd probably just fucking annihilate the whole game. Because you also get the lightning shrouded tier from that avatar, right? Magic, lightning, and holy. All right, well, let's focus mainly on strength, maybe. Actually, I don't know. We could just go balanced. I think going balanced is totally fine still. I think it's totally fine, especially with the holy tier that we've got, and seems to be working out okay. Oh. Let's go buy some armor. Hopefully it's not nighttime right now. Oh, the draconic weapon. Is that actually any good, though? Whoops. Oh, it's colossal. Okay. I mean, it still could be good, potentially. But having a good Charge R2 moveset on weapons is extremely important. I assume this will be fine. Just Just to not get procced. Just any armor would be good. I think heavy thrusting swords for PvE content, I think they're probably getting really slept on. I don't know if anybody requested any heavy thrusting sword, but I think those might be insanely strong for no hit runs. Let's go in recycle bin. I can't help but try to imagine this damage if we were not against all these fucking holy resistant bosses, dude. Imagine this weapon against some undead enemy. Or imagine this, so a charge or two to the head of a deathrite bird with golden epitaph buff. It'd probably just one-shot. It would probably one-shot any death bird in the game.
You are prevented by the thorns. A husk, the only way, and become my purpose. So
I just don't see how they would survive that.
And guide you.
100% extra damage with the holy tier and all that other stuff. It'd probably just one-shot all of them. And if it wouldn't, it'd be 2 charge R2s to the head as a poise break as well. So that is nice. But it might even be a charge R2 and an R1 or something. Yeah, I heard Valentas. It's huge. But for sure, using Halv Shiburi is really helping this build a lot. I think it's very important, actually, for this sort of build. The magic builds, I mean, magic damage is fine, so it doesn't actually really even need the extra bonus. And it doesn't work out with magic builds because it requires 33 faith to wield or to cast Howl. And so there's not really any intelligence builds that would actually be able to make use of it. But it's something that, you know, it makes holy damage a little bit stronger because I can easily get this on routes. No problem. Yeah, bubble sorceries do need some arcane. I really like those bubble sorceries though. Especially the great oracular bubble or whatever it's called. It has a lot of niche uses actually. For just, you know, nuking enemies. In a short amount of time. Except it's kind of hard to it's hard to use it's kind of hard to use it without having extensive planning first because I don't know, for people who've seen the video I made on that Margit kill with the Great Oracular Bubble, I spent quite a bit of time testing to see exactly the right position to cast it in. But if you're just doing a normal playthrough with it, you're not really going to know that stuff. But if you do use it on area bosses, it can work really well. Like it can one-shot so many area bosses with that. You just stack them up on them. I'd actually be interested to try it on more enemies and see how good it is. Because you can stack 3 bubbles up and then trigger a boss, and if they just run into it, they just die. It deals, I don't know. If you have the right setup, it can deal an insane amount of damage. Can you get the spells before killing? You actually can, yeah. The Great Oracular Bubble is in... They're both in Chofra, but the Many Bubbles one, which honestly is not a very good spell, that one is found right when you go down the elevator on top of a statue, I think, and then the other one is the... It's near the Dragonkin. Right next to him. So they're actually viable spells, too. If you want to cheese stuff. I would definitely say the Great Oracular Bubble is much more useful. But it's incredibly slow. So in actual combat situations, it's pretty trash, but it's good to cheese stuff, I think. And who knows, maybe I would even use it on... eventually, I want to do a sorcery-only all-boss no-hit run, and maybe I'll find some use cases for it somewhere, you know? To just cheese a bunch of area bosses as they spawn in. You just blast them with a bunch of water bubbles. Let's go on Ascaron. And Reflections, welcome back. What's up, dude? I knew that guy was going to try something. Try God of War Ragnarok? Maybe eventually. But I'm definitely not in any big rush to play it. At this point. Got lots of other stuff to do in the next month and a half. Right now. Including these 30 other no-hit runs that we've got to do. One's been pretty slow so far. I guess that's just what happens, right? We're still sort of figuring out the routing details of this run. We spent a long time before the avatar getting the right setup for him. How's it going, Pete? Yeah, from what I've heard about it, I haven't heard many people say bad things about it other than people who like Souls games, probably. I don't know. Did not mean to jump right there. Noting God of War. I really don't know. I don't follow much of God of War stuff. But I have seen people do some no damage fights of stuff. And I don't know how hard that is to do, or I don't know. I'm sure somebody's done a no damage run of the older ones. Probably. Some dude tried for hours to get you to acknowledge the fact that he feels as though we're a Souls game. What's up, Pear? Yeah, I mean, we still have all the hardest stuff left in this run at this point, so see what happens, but you know, every day that we do Elden Ring runs, we're getting more and more consistent. It doesn't matter if it's this run or, I don't know, a straight sword run or whatever it is. We're just getting better at no-hit running Elden Ring in general, which will serve us very well considering we've still got, I think, a good 20 Elden Ring runs to go for this bet. What is that? Why is there a skull on the bridge? That would kind of ruin the mystery. Imagine your first playthrough, a skull lands right on that invisible bridge. It's like, oh, look at that. I guess there's, you would either think it's a glitch or it's an invisible bridge. The way I found out about that bridge in my first playthrough was just because there was 300 death stains on it, or blood stains, whatever they're called. I kind of felt spoiled a little bit. I don't know. That wasn't a great way to find out about it, but it was pretty funny. And the death stains showed me the way up to the the tower on that staircase. There's just 100 of them in a perfect path up to the tower, dude. Almost like they did it on purpose or something. I should rest at that bonfire instead. This one's a bit slower. Unless I have to bone out a fire giant, which actually is something. If we get fire breath, I bone out. So it's sort of the equivalent of Aldrich arrows, except there's no actual way to prevent it from happening. Unlike Aldrich arrows. Unless, you know what, maybe there is a way to prevent the fire breath from happening, but we just don't know about it yet. I'm sure at the start of Dark Souls 3 no-hit running, people thought that the arrows were pure RNG as well. One thing on this fight, I would love to be able to cast Howl in the transition, but there's no way I have enough time for that. How could I do that? I don't know. I'll probably just have to not use it. Oh. Please don't. Do you see how much time I waste if I get procced by that? I just forgot to put on the armor first. All the stars are pure RNG. Well, they are at this point. Golden stars basically are pure RNG. But I see what you're saying. It's kind of different, though. Just chunking him down. Jesus. Oh. This damage is so crazy somehow. Yeah, so that didn't work at all. Oh, just... kind of didn't really work, but I dealt some damage at least. Yeah, maybe I had to get it into Fire Giant's eye to make it work. Unfortunate. The first time I've actually had to do that. My dumb fucking helmet. It's a Mad King. It's not a guaranteed hit, but it's, especially in that instance right there, that would have been a very likely hit right there. Especially with the rock right in front of us. I messed up. Oh, some of those got in his eye. Yo. It's the first time that's happened. Holy shit, dude. There we go. Interesting. Yeah, so some of them, I guess, they clipped through his body and they just hit his eye or something, and it just just dealt so much damage.
Maybe I'll give you the best
Holy shit,
nut
dude.
ever.
That was a little bit better.
Too far.
Yeah, bubbles in the eye, dude. Quadruple damage. Soapy eyes. Artist Wolf, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. Appreciate that. Man, that was pretty insane right there. I wonder if I could actually walk up to his eye and consistently hit it with the bubbles or not. I feel like I can't, but... No, I think his health was normal. I don't know. More of the bubbles connected there. All right, 40 faith, and we want... Actually, I don't know. I think we still want to go balanced, actually, somehow.
I have long observed the lands between. Is one death? Are you to commit? Let my hand.
God's gonna do it should be okay as long as I'm, you know, we got it pretty decent yesterday. And that's actually what put me over the edge for getting all these buffs, is because Godskin Duo does not work very well if we don't have them all. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. So we did sleep, and then we did double weapon art into Noble. And then I think we riposte, or I can maybe do an R1 and then riposte, and then charge R2 or something as Noble's dead, and then we do charge R2, R1, charge R2 into the Apostle, and then riposte, and then we sleep the Noble, and then that's it, I believe. Yeah, you can post a clip, Tyrant. That's been the hardest fight so far. For these runs, I wouldn't say so. Most weapons can deal with them pretty easily. Just this one being holy damage and strike, both of which they're very resistant to. Not ideal. But as you can see with this weapon, even bosses that are resistant to holy damage, it still does some good work on them, which is surprising. I thought it was going to be way worse than this. It's actually a pretty solid weapon. Let's go on Geo, by the way. Jessica, how's it going? I don't know what happened, but I somehow didn't get hit by that. I don't know if it was hyper armor or what, but let's just say it's good for now. We'll just say that was fine. That actually did happen to me in some of the routing earlier too, where we got that attack and it either just doesn't connect or we hyper armor it, and I'm not really sure which, but beauty. Yeah, maybe it's the horn hitbox actually moves your character, and somehow, I don't know. And then somehow you just don't get hit or something. I don't know. We're not, obviously I'm not going to count that as a hit because I didn't take any damage and I didn't get staggered. So, but that's a really interesting situation, right? Because I don't know what's happening. Headshot? I don't know if you can even headshot them. But I don't think the headshot... I'm not trying to headshot them. I'm just trying to get as many bubbles to hit as possible. But yeah, I mean, for sure with this setup, this is strong as hell, dude. This is incredibly good. I would love to see this on some of the death ray birds using the weapon art. It would just one-shot them, 100%. Makes you duck. Yeah, maybe, Evo, maybe. Or maybe I just hyper armored it, but I don't think so because I mean, I have no poise, so I'm pretty sure it just doesn't hit you. All right, let's just keep going balanced, although maybe at this point, more strength is more important, but... Go check it. Well, I've seen it numerous times now. I don't know. And I for sure didn't take damage because I still had Ritual Sword, and I obviously didn't get staggered, so... It just seems like a weird hitbox to me. That is very favorable. I might get hit here. Please don't. Okay. It seems like a very favorable hitbox. Well, I don't think that attack does any damage, though, right? So... I do not believe that attack deals any damage. So, yeah, maybe I hyper armored it, but I don't think so. Either way, I don't really care, right? It's not... We're not trying to send this to Team Hitlist or something. Yeah, it was the quick belly attack. I guess what we could test after is whether or not this weapon art does actually give you hyper armor or not. Because if it doesn't, then obviously we didn't get hit by that. But if it does, then like maybe we did. I don't know. I wonder what would happen though if I sent this to Team Hitlist to get verified and they saw that. Yeah, my guess is it's just a weird hitbox thing. But it is apparently consistent because I've had that happen. When we were testing it yesterday, I had that happen probably 3 or 4 times. I never got hit one time by it, so... But yeah, it's a conversation that has been had in Team Hitlist for, you know, some time now, where it's sort of a gray area. So, for example, the situation I always think of is Perseverance in Dark Souls 3, using that for an attack that normally either knocks you down or does you know, staggers you or something. So Yorm Stomp is a good example, right? So if you used Perseverance for Yorm Stomps in Dark Souls 3, would that count as a hit? Because you're not getting staggered, you're not taking damage, but you're hyper armoring something. So, you know, the standard definition of a hit for Team Hitlist doesn't actually apply. Right? Because what is defined as a hit, that doesn't count as a hit, because it doesn't damage or stagger you. But obviously the hit is connecting with you, it's just you're out poisoning it. So it's kind of a, I don't know, not so easy.
will not have it stolen from me again.
The poise damage is so fucking crazy on these bosses, man. Like, the damage itself is not great. It's obviously, Malkuth is insanely resistant to Holy, but when you stun him on every fucking third hit, then it doesn't even matter. Yeah, maybe Elden Hollow, but it's still, I mean, even with the shield though, you do take stamina damage, right? It does reduce your stamina, so it does have an effect on you, but I mean, technically, poising through an attack also does have an effect on you as well. It affects your poise. So I think that's probably the right argument. But it's still, I mean, it's not something that comes up too often, but no, I'm not even using the poise tier. Yeah, just this thing does such insane poise damage. I have to assume this is enough damage for Gideon. Right? Is this is the setup? You just walked in there and did it? Plagiarina, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. I think this is the right setup, right? Well, it's not testing. I'm trying to remember yesterday, because this weapon's strong enough to kill him in 3 charge R2s. I'm just hoping that this is actually the correct setup for it. If not, then the run's probably dead. Right? I didn't do anything special here, right? I think this is correct. And we're dealing actually more damage than I did in the testing run.
To become Elden Lord, it's a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Margaret, however, I know in my
Nice.
bones, a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot.
This is the only weapon I've used so far that actually can do that.
God.
All the other weapons don't get a scripted kill for Gideon. This one does, though. Yeah, if Gideon, if he didn't talk at the start and he just aggroed immediately, yeah, that would be pretty bad. That'd be very bad, actually. You would think strength should be a bit better, but Or just split it or something. I don't know. Does he go into debuff spell 100% of the time? On this specific hill, I believe he does, yeah. Oh. Wow. That was so fucking close. Jesus, dude. I assumed he was gonna go into Scream there, so I was not prepared for that. Wow, that was really bad, dude. I don't think I've ever seen him not go into Scream after that. Saved by the fast roll. Yeah, that was really fucking close. The spammier combo, but the spammier combo has a much longer build up or wind up. But yeah, normally you would want to roll through him on that one. I just didn't. Did I ever? I don't think I ever equipped. Okay, we got to go back really fast. I don't think I ever equipped Flame of Red Mane. Yeah, that was pretty lucky, dude. That was quite lucky. So I guess that's a good lesson to learn, though, especially that I didn't lose a run because of it. But I assumed he had to go into Scream, so I was just running away, assuming I was gonna get the Scream. And then it wasn't the Scream. Owl really does not take a lot of FP, does it? Holy shit. Really good in that way. God damn it, dude. That's too bad. I maybe could have like tried to stay in there and survive that, but probably wasn't the right play. Is there's some combos that he can do with Elden Stars that it's just kind of just over. I actually think I have to wait here. Oh boy. What horrible timing for this. Please don't do this. This is unbelievable that my game is deciding to lag right now. There we go. Dude, I didn't notice the fucking ad break. All right, through all the lag and through the bone out, we still do it, dude. GG. I'm sorry if you had an ad break right there. I guess I could have controlled that, but not really. First try today, guys. Look at that. That was a nice run right there. But yeah, that was scary because yeah, I had that fucking thing again where my game just starts lagging constantly. And so I was worried about neat input there or something, but we fought through it. It's pretty good. Man, this weapon is for a weapon that is a good amount holy damage, it's probably like 35% holy damage. It's really good. Really solid.
I'll give you the best nut ever.
But yeah, and the only reason I had to bone out on that Elden
far.
Beast fight there is because I was kind of just not really paying attention to his HP bar enough. Last time I restored my computer. I turn off my computer every night, so. Jeff, thanks for gifting the 3-month sub to Zephyr, dude. Yeah, GG, guys. Another run down, and wow. The Elden Ring runs have actually been the most efficient to get so far. It's really good. Which is not what you would expect, right? But 11 runs down. This run only basically took 2 tries to get. And Moonveil we got first try.
The fallen leaves.
The Regalia run we got second try as well, I believe. So yeah, we're absolutely flying, you guys.
Tarnished became Elden Lord.
Really happy with how I played on that. The one mistake was on Horlu, I guess. The one big mistake was Horlu. I probably should have gotten hit there, but we're at 11 out of 40 right now. That is true, Wutu. Yeah, I've spent a decent amount of time routing them. For example, this run we spent a good 4 hours routing this, but we learned a lot of stuff that applies to other runs as well. So yeah, we're doing really good. Yeah, so next is DS2. It's actually a bare fist run, but we're getting the Vanquisher seal. But yeah, I'm very happy with how the Elden Ring runs have been coming along. And they've all been about 205 as well. This one should have been a little bit faster since we didn't go to Lake of Rot. But yeah, no, GG. That was good. That was a good one, dude. Let's go ahead and cross that one off the list, though.